it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're going to be reacting to the very first episode of Season 2 for Luke Cage. I'm so excited to, delve into this after, the Defenders and everything that's gone down there. And, just see how things have progressed. Of course, we know about what happened to people like Misty as well, so that's going to be very, very interesting. But I'm hoping this does capitalize on Season 1, because Season 1 was really, really awesome, especially with its two enemies approach, of course, with the first half being Cottonmouth and the second half with Diamondback, of course. So I'm hoping it looks really, really impressive. The trailer that I checked out about a month ago, it looks really, really impressive, and I'm really, really excited to see if, like I said, if they do capitalize on Season 1, because we've seen Jessica Jones, and in my opinion, I do think that is better in a sense. I'm still a bit undecided about where to put it, but I don't know. It was just so well done, psychologically speaking as well. Like, what can Jessica do with the situation she's under? Of course, I'm not going to spoil anything, just in case, people haven't checked it out, but you should. It's really, really awesome stuff. Season 2 of Daredevil was absolutely fantastic as well, so I'm hoping that Season 2 of Luke Cage can follow that trend. So with that said, let's just delve into the very first episode of Season 2 of Luke Cage.
Really, guys?
Hey, you gotta know we tried, man.
I just love the arrogance. He knows the shit's not gonna happen. Yeah, they're drugs, aren't they? The Luke Cage packets. They're like steroids. Be like your Harlem hero. What's happening?
Tell any fool dumb enough to put my name on a package that I'm coming. You hear me?
It is asking for trouble, isn't it? Like, Luke's not gonna let that shit slide, so...
Yo, I got that Luke Cage. That Luke Cage. Shit is bulletproof.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I take your services...
What's my name?
Because you're a woke superhero don't mean you gotta be a broke superhero. All I'm saying is, Luke, just think about sponsorship to build a bigger foundation for Pop's dream.
I have dreams too, Bobby.
Wow. Just publicized and...
Can I breathe first?
Like, I just love how, like, the name Luke Cage has become a more, like, I don't know, a phenomenon or something like that. Claire!
You're off balance.
Bullshit,
it's a ball.
They want, like, Bobby wants to, like, I don't know, publicize the name, like, make it, like, bring in the moolah.
It's just me.
Needs that help.
I could really use a partner.
But Misty's...
I am done.
Oh, damn.
I really am.
I mean, that...
Sorry. Look, I'll...
Bakudo's has really done a number on her mentally, but, you can't blame her.
Have to worry about money another day in your life. Legitimate millions.
Oh, shit.
Nothing longer. Blackmail.
Shit.
Espionage.
Another round.
Not good.
We're good.
Shades of Mariah up to no
You
good
not
as
celebrating a
usual.
special occasion?
Nephew?
Playing this game.
Nephew?
What the f...
Everybody loves you when it's going right. It always turns.
Luke? Breathe.
Yeah, don't kick yourself. I do this all the time. I kick myself all the time. Don't.
Slow
Enjoy
down and
this.
smell the roses. Seriously.
Not smell the shit.
You're smelling pretty good right about now.
Oh, and you're still corny.
She's the one, the only
What's my name?
Oh, for God's sake. What's my name?
Surprised you're not doing interviews. Telling everybody that I'm your son. Filling up your little pews.
I was rocking full congregations before you were born, Negro. On my name alone.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
You are still the same egotistical bastard that you have always been.
Well, I'm not bulletproof, but it works for me.
Okay, this is interesting.
You think the world revolves around you. You got all these folks out here wanting to be you, looking up to you, but what are you really doing?
This kind of Messiah thing, isn't it? Like they are Messiah.
Carl.
Just like Willis. Right?
Ouch. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, you're kind of late on their little confrontation last season. Ooh.
Presents the complete end of risk.
But something's gotta... something's gotta give. I don't trust these. I mean, I was thinking, you know, what if you want to avoid being douchebags, then just burn the goods, but of course there's money to be made, so...
And fight off the Russians, Koreans.
God.
Or any other blood-clad crew that want to fit test.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My bad, rude boy. Pardon me. Full due respect, Miss Mariah. You be a fool.
How about...
These niggas ain't real.
I was gonna say, why don't we just settle out with a big battle royale or something like that?
I like her dress. Be ashamed if something happened to her.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen to her.
Take a home call.
Get out my business. Just... yeah. Get out. Get out. You're the one that needs to get out, Mariah.
A shipment near the river.
The river?
Yeah, who would ever think to look there?
We're going to the river. River.
Need my cape.
You can't fly.
Power man.
Ouch.
Love it. Love it. Just refer that old name. Go on.
It's me. You took the bait.
Oh, damn
Where's
it.
my money?
Damn it. Son of a bitch.
You'd always find a parking spot. Let me take you to
Fastwoods. To be fair.
Think about it, sweetheart.
What about the bag? She dropped the... Did she not pick that up? What about the... Oh my god. Well, that's money down the shitter.
That's what family is for. It's the hate that makes it special.
Cockroach.
No.
Is right.
I've got family who aren't family, who I love.
Perpetual
it's that
risk
love, bond.
By going with the Toto III, we are not selling for top dollar.
But we protect Harlem by giving our guns to somebody who is stable and not a lunatic. $10.5 billion.
And this guy's stable. I can see that. He's not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Took the bait, but he's not gonna die. Wait, was that? Shit, that was a Judas, wasn't it? Oh? Oh shit!
I don't understand.
Yeah! Oh shit!
Step up. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. You know where to find me. I am Harlem. And Harlem is me.
Ooh! Oh my god!
I've got a map that says otherwise.
Oh, that's just my reputation preceding me.
You're an unlicensed weapon.
Oh,
you need
God.
to work with us, legally.
I'm doing your work for you. Allegedly.
Pay him.
Step up. Okay?
If you're paying him, then maybe.
Make me believe again.
Ooh, Misty's like, Damn.
Harlem, you still have to take out Luke Cage. And answers to no one.
I think he has
Luke Cage,
like eyes on that.
Me seen it with my 2 eyes. Him crumb both guns like paper.
Jesus.
You saying paper covers rock?
Who you think you talking to? Me from the rock too, you know.
Uh-oh.
I am the rock.
Oh, dearie. Oh, bloody hell. What the fuck? Jesus! Bloody... Oh my god! He's like Luke. Holy shit!
Anybody want to leave? Now's the time.
If you ever say Claire Temple's name aloud again, I'll kill you.
Right, it's not looking good. I mean, Bushmaster's looking at her with, like, I don't know, threatening eyes.
No jail can hold me. You hear me?
Take it.
Nothing can stop me from getting to you.
Love that. Love that. So, that was a really, really great start with episode 1 of season 2 for Luke Cage. I just enjoyed how it picked up from everything from the Defenders, especially for Misty's situation, to I also throwing in like the after effects of, you know, season 1 as well. Seeing especially Luke's father being, you know, there as well. That was a complete surprise, of course, but wasn't he dead or something? I don't know. I think he was, but no, it was still a great surprise to see him, you know, around, and it seems like them two, like him and Luke, are going to collide quite a bit, especially with the fact that he's not approving of, you know, how his son is being seen as some kind of messiah, I guess. So, yeah, it's just going to be very, very interesting to delve into that as well. But no, this was really, really good. Like I said, throwing in the Defenders, After Effects, as well as season 1 of Luke Cage, and setting up really, really nicely with season 2, especially with Bushmaster there. Like, a really, really fantastic introduction to show how powerful and how chaotic he seems to be. I mean, the way he slit that guy's head open was just absolutely brutal. It's one of the most brutalest things I've seen there. Cause you saw, like, it's grotesque. It's very, very, very horrific to see that up close, and Bushmaster doing a really, really great job in impressing me at this point. So I really, really valued the introduction to Bushmaster and how he has his eyes set for, you know, taking over Harlem and all that, and dealing with Mariah. So Mariah not in a very good place at the minute, especially with the fact that Luke came to her at the end as well, saying, you bring up Claire again, then you're done. Interesting stuff though with the Judas bullets though, like he's no longer susceptible to taking damage from the Judas bullets. So that's really, really great. And if, you know, Diamondback does come back in some capacity for season 3 or whatever, because of course there was that season 1 ending where, you know, that doctor presumably did something similar to Luke to Diamondback. Like, it's good. Yeah, he wants to stock up on Judas bullets. It's not going to do shit now, apparently. It's interesting though. Like, if Arturo, I think that's his name. Yeah, he got a hold of the Judas bullets. I'm wondering why nobody else seemed to have done so. Especially those guys at the beginning. Like, Luke was even, you know, taking the piss out of the fact that they had ordinary bullets, and they're like, come on, we all know where this is going. And they're like, oh, you gotta try. They think this is they think this is like rolling a dice on Dungeons and Dragons for, like, oh, you could get a 1, but you could get a natural 20 as well. So, yeah, they think it's that, but like, come on, you know the shtick. There's no try. You're gonna fail with ordinary bullets unless, one of your bullets is probably one of the rarest things ever that could kill Luke. Then don't even try it. But yeah, I'm wondering why they didn't stack up, like, well, it's probably because Judas bullets are probably rare, maybe. like rarer than, you know, the ordinary ammunition, of course. But still, you know, if you want to take the fight to Luke Cage, like some of the criminals are seemingly doing, then you'd think Judas Bullet is the way to go. But now it seems to be the case that that doesn't do shit anymore, so, oh well. But, yeah, speaking of that doctor who, you know, performed on Luke, who's performing on Diamondback, I'm wondering if he did something similar to Bushmaster as well. I mean, like, it was alluded in the trailer that he was, like Luke. But I'm just wondering if, you know, there were more people, like a secret, like, I don't know, project of, a bunch of, humans that he tested on Luke. Diamondback, it seems to be, to get him back at full shape to become a threat to Luke once again, and now Bushmaster. So, you gotta think how many more could be under this thing, because, like, who are very, very strong, who do not have a reaction to bullets. Yeah, you just gotta think how many more people are there in the world of a big world. It's going to be very, very interesting though to see Bushmaster's involvement. But like I said, he did set up the foundations pretty neatly, so that was good. Yeah, it was great to see, the comedy aspects of this as well. The cheesy situation as well, of course. Like as you would expect with Luke and Claire, it's their tagline, corny. But still, it was really, really good stuff. And especially, Luke approaching Sugar as well, who betrayed him, who, tried to have him killed, it seems. I'm wondering if Luke will have an idea that, this didn't go to his imagination and someone tried to kill him, but, Arturo tried to kill him, but, it was never going to work anyways. And Sugar thought, okay, well, he's got to have a kryptonite somewhere, well, he wouldn't think that because different universes, so, but still, all the same, yeah, he's got to think that there is something that could, rattle his cage, I guess you could say. That was horrible for me, but rolled with it. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be very, very interesting. But that scene as well, when he first approached Sugar as well, being an informant for Shades and Mariah, yeah, it's really, really, it was just a fun scene as well, especially when he scratched the car and all that, and threatened him. But no, it was just a really, really great episode. Speaking of Mariah and Shades as well, looking to go clean, but I don't buy it. I do not buy it. I know they had that private conversation, so you could argue, okay, buy it then. But still, selling guns is a bit of a, shady situation to begin with. But then again, Mariah has that constraint, it seems. Like, she said that Arturo, he wasn't unhinged and all that, whereas Shades was thinking about the money. But, of course, Mariah was thinking more about, who would be the best. It's not about the numbers. We're still getting money at the end of the day, but it's about, how we can keep this place protected. So, yeah, still, they are a bit of a difficult duo, but yeah, it seems like their intimate relationship has gotten a lot weirder as well, so, oof. But, no, it was great to see that, and I can't wait to see how, their story develops as well, especially with Luke sending that threatening message, to them. They've got to have a play in that, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And then there's Misty as well, which was great to see her as well, recovering from her incident in season 1, of course, season 1 of The Defenders, should I say. But no, it was great to see her, trying to cope. It's great to see her as well back into her old job. She's got a calling though. Whereas, doing the ordinary stuff at the station was, something she wanted to stray away from because of her incident. But this is a personal thing with all of the people, that she had put away, of course, being released, with that scarf thing. Yeah. She's got a calling to do that now. So it's really, really great stuff. But of course, you do feel a bit for her as well with her whole arm situation. I mean, that can, you know, trigger some PTSD there. And, you know, there's a situation on Ruby that does this as well, and that character, you know, just doesn't want in anything at all, because that character is still shaken by the events. I think it was the same arm as well, but, I mean, that's irrelevant at this point, but still, that character was shaken, and, you know, the same with Misty, and you're losing a part of yourself through that, you know, traumatic incident. It's really, really shitty to deal with. I can't speak from experience, but it must be so difficult to fathom, so, yeah, you do feel a bit for her, but it was great to see, you know, that kind of struggle, but now her being able to find her way back on her feet. Although, I don't know where they're gonna go. Well, I have an idea where they're gonna go with this Misty story with her, like, incoming bionic arm, of course. I was just going to say, maybe we could have left, you know, we could have, for this episode, seen episode, like, 1, you know, her recovering and all that. Whereas episode 2, she then finds out, like, still in episode 2, she's still not wanting to be involved with the fight. And then, I don't know, in episode 2 she finds that person, of course, and then decides to come back. I don't know where Misty's story's going to go. I know she's going to get her arm at some point in this. I'm expecting, because, you know, that's one of the big things for Misty in the comics, of course. She gets her robotic arms, of course. But, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, maybe, depending on where things go, they could have, you know, pasted out a bit more smoothly for Misty, who knows. But, no, like I said, it's great to see her back there, and, you know, she's got a calling, like I said. She's got a reason to return to her work. So, it was really, really great seeing Misty's story. And Luke as well, of course, to close out, with his situation. It's really interesting to see how, you know, publicized he is now, like how much of a legacy he is to people, how people really look up to him, and, you know, even do heinous things in his name, like you saw that drug situation, of course. Take him to court, Luke. Take him to court. But in all seriousness, it's great to see, you know, how that's developed and how people now look at him. Like I said, with the whole father exchange, people do look at him as a messiah. Like, they've got clothes going out, they've got apps as well, so that it's really, really interesting to see how much, like, you know, passion people have for Luke. And what I love about the Netflix shows is that they all have their, like, distinct progression for, like, I mean, we've only had 3 season 2s, we've still got Danny's story to continue for season 2, of course, but we got Daredevil, like, it all feels so unique, like, Daredevil's story, Jessica Jones's story, and Luke Cage's stories, in terms of how they, like, people have more accepted them, yeah, that's the thing I'm going for. People have more accepted them and, you know, turned to them, but in different levels, I feel, like, people react to them differently. People look up, like, cheer more heavily. But then again, Jessica's, you know, that kind of character who's, like, difficult to, you know, get along with anyways, I guess, for the average person, whereas everyone, like, cheers for Luke, and Luke's willing to take selfies and whatnot. I can't imagine Jessica would do that, so, yeah, I just love how people have seemingly grown to accept their, like, heroes and all that. So it just really shows a really nice progressive story from season 1 to how they started out into season 2, where people are, you know, more aware of the name and, you know, worship that person even further. So I really, really love that. So it's really, really great stuff. But no, it was a great start. Smooth introduction as usual. They usually do take things slow for the first episode, and then, you know, build upon that, because they're not afraid to pace this, like, the way they want. And I think it's gone really, really well. So, I like the pacing. It was really, really great. Great introduction to the main enemy, and it was great to continue the character stories from season 1. But no, it was a really fantastic episode, and I just really, really enjoyed the beginning of Luke Cage, and I'm hoping the next 12 episodes do really, really amp up the flavour, because it was a really, really great start. And like I said at the beginning, that I do want that level of improvement from season 1, because you want a progressive show, and so far it's looking so good. So really, really awesome stuff there. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Meiji Feature channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!